Apple production is a primary industry of great importance to Tasmania. The annual value of the crop is now in the vicinity of £5 million, and this represents a substantial influence on state economy and employment. Yes, the livelihood of a large proportion of the state's population is dependent upon the apple industry.
Well, we've got possums. Well, as you can see, this is the damage that the possums cause. They get in and they chew the bark off the tree, off the apple tree, and they kill it. We've tried all sorts of things to try and stop them. We tried one-on-one mediation with the possums. Hasn't seemed to work. We've tried signage, but obviously they need to be stopped. They're out of control. You can use this product on them. It's called Possum. It's garlic based. You spray it on the plant and on the apples. Yeah, but when you got an orchard or a lot of apple trees, it becomes quite expensive, and you just about have to do a crop duster drop to cover them all. Anyway, I must think they're vampires or something. Well, this is Otto. He's the head of possum intelligence. I can't understand why we haven't caught these possums yet. And this is the amazing Damber. That's his assistant secretary. She's doing her apprenticeship with him. So here's the answer to all our prayers. This is the Possonator 2000. Make sure when you go in the shop you ask for the Possonator 2000. Now the way this works, it's a steel cage obviously. The possum, once it's in there, it can't get out. The way that you set it up, you lift this slide at the front, you open the door, there's a little latch here, and that little latch has got to go over the top. So what happens there is when the possum creeps in here to get the bait, it stands on this plate, and once it detonates that, the door comes down, the slide comes down, and it's trapped. Then it's able to be safely removed, relocated, hopefully to the moon. So what we might do now is bait the trap. So it's just a matter of getting bread, setting the trap up like I showed you before. I'm going to leave a few little bits out the front for him or her. Just to lure him into a false sense of security. And the rest of it just goes in there at the back behind the plate. So when they go in, they stand on this and it's good night. Right. Excellent. See what happens in the morning. As you can tell, it's morning. Let's see how we went. Otto's intelligence says we've got something. Yeah. Looky here. Try pleading not guilty now, Fats, eh? One Tasmanian possum. don't want to stress it out too much. Get it in the back of the car. I'll just put him in out of the wind in the back of the ute. Not that he deserves it. A little bit earlier off camera he said something about my mother and admitted to selling drugs to kids. But he's playing the victim now. But anyway, we'll get him on the road. We'll get him a new home. Well, this is our drop-off point, so got to release him or her. So the best way to do that is through the front. You can do it through the back as well, but it's easier through the front. Just be careful when you're releasing. Don't have your dogs around or anything to frighten it, because you might end up wearing it as a Davy Crockett hat. So we'll let her out. Just a matter of sliding the front bar up like that, lifting the front, and a bit of encouragement, and it'll be on its way. Happy ending.